Welcome back, mobile gamers, and thank you so much for deciding to click this video and spend a few of your holiday minutes with me here today on YouTube. I really appreciate that, and I'm pretty confident that you will enjoy some of the games that I have here in this video for you guys today. In case you're new around here, this video is the latest in a series where I go over the 5 games I played last week, spending 1 minute per game with my favorite game of the week at the end of the video. I really do hope you'll find something awesome to play during this holiday period, and Merry Christmas, by the way, if you celebrate that, of course, because this week we are going to have a look at a Diablo-like indie RPG, a humorous cross-platform idle clicker, a stickman sniper game that really just threw me back to the good old browser gaming days, a casual yet infuriatingly difficult ping-pong game, and a new online RPG with awesome boss monster designs. So with that said, let's just have a look at the games. Zombidle is the most humorous tap/idle/clicker game I've played on mobile till this day. The game has us literally wreak havoc on village after village as we collect skulls to buy new helpers and upgrade existing ones, which will then ensure that we progress even when offline. With over 300 achievements, items we can equip, and a world map we can explore to enter boss battles, the game has a very strong RPG feel to it, which I really enjoyed. The monetization of the game happened through in-app purchases to progress faster and occasional incentivized video ads to get some sort of booster. Oh, and let's not forget about the very serious in-app purchase called the Ludicrous Pack. Really, question mark. It's an in-app purchase that costs $750,000 and your soul, don't forget the soul, in exchange for 500,000 diamonds, 5 sandwiches, and 2 tickets to a Celine Dion concert. I just love this game's humor. It's like this just throughout the entire game, guys. It's really great. The game can be played offline. It takes up 210 megabytes of space. It's available on both Android and iOS, and my verdict is that if you enjoy these types of idle games, or you could just use a good laugh while wasting some time on a mobile game, you should definitely play Zombidle. As a simplified stickman table tennis game that received millions of downloads in a matter of months, I'm Ping Pong King might just be the indie darling of 2018. The game has us battle through no less than 50 increasingly difficult opponents by tapping either the left or right side buttons at crazy fast speeds depending on where the ball lands on our side of the table. And if you think this looks easy, just give it a go yourself and you will quickly learn just how wrong you actually are. Just please do not throw your phone at any living animal or human if you absolutely have to rage quit. I would suggest throwing it at your bed instead. It doesn't have feelings, and there's a chance your phone will actually survive the impact. Anyway, the game monetizes through ads and a $2 in-app purchase to remove these ads, so there's really no reason not to give it a go. The game can be played offline, it takes up only 91 megabytes of space, it's out both on Android and on iOS, and my final verdict is that you should play it if you enjoy these types of casual mobile games. Overlords of Oblivion is a new campaign-based online action RPG with 4 gender-locked classes, and to be honest, it plays just like most other generic action RPGs except for 2 things. First of all, it's MOBA-like PvP mode, yes, MOBA, in an action RPG, and second of all, the great monster designs. The skill animations look really awesome as well, and each character truly feels powerful, and that's all great, but the game quickly does become very grindy, and the PvP is sadly pay to win, in part due to an avatar system from which we get a stat bonus, even from the avatars that we do not wear, which, yes, it forces us to upgrade all of them in order to compete. And this is what makes it pay to win, sadly. I really want to like this game, as I actually had a lot of fun with its combat and interesting skills, but please just be warned about the pay to win and the insane grind. As another Redditor said, it will most likely be dead in 6 months. The game requires online access, it will take up 598 megabytes of space, it's available on both Android and on iOS, and my final verdict is that you should consider it if you enjoy the action RPG element, but please do not get sucked into the monetization of this game. Clear Vision 4 is a stickman sniper shooter where we slowly upgrade and buy new sniper rifles to complete hundreds of assassination missions. And this game really threw me back to the Flash browser gaming days when these games were all the rage. I remember playing them all the time back then. Far from being fast-paced, the fun part of these types of games is the focus and concentration it takes to properly aim and shoot, taking into account both distance and wind conditions. It's surprisingly difficult, but also very rewarding when you do a headshot. Now, I do have 2 main frustrations with this otherwise really great game, and the first one is the energy system, which limits us to only 8 rounds before being prompted to either wait or pay up. We can also choose to watch an advertisement once to get 1 extra energy, but after that we do really have to wait or pay by buying one of the in-app purchases. And the second thing I really disliked is the fact that we are forced to watch coin doubler incentivized video ads to get enough currency to actually upgrade our rifle and thus continue to the next missions. And although these coin doubler ads are incentivized and not truly forced, they felt forced because we wouldn't have enough gold if we didn't watch them. The game can be played offline, it takes up 253 megabytes of space, it's available both on Android and iOS, and my verdict is that you should consider giving it a go if you don't mind the energy system, which will limit your time with the game to just about 10 minutes per play session. Powerlust is a dark, Diablo-like, indie roguelike RPG, your move Blizzard, with beautiful skill effects, a ton of loot, and lots of control and graphic settings. The game is still a bit rough around the edges, but it is in beta and it receives daily updates, so it has a lot of potential in my opinion. Most noteworthy is probably the game's skill system, which allows us to hold 2 skills at any time. They can be swapped out individually, using one skill by swiping up on the screen and the other by swiping down. It's a really interesting mechanic, and it made the game truly special. There's no monetization so far, by the way, so this is a great time to get into this game. The game can be played offline, it takes up 259 megabytes of space, it's out on Android, and you can sign up for the iOS beta on the developer's website, links in the description box of this video, and my conclusion is that you should oh so definitely give this game a go if you like dark indie RPGs, as it's my favorite game of the week. That's all for now, guys, so thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. Let me know which game was your favorite, and until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around in 2019.